Alright, I got a few questions about why I got a C6 over a C5 Z06. So I'm going to give you 10 reasons why I chose this car over a C5 Z06. The number one reason is the price point. This car is coming in at about the same price point as a C5 Z06, so buying a C5 Z06 does not make a whole lot of sense to me. Second point here is I'm making YouTube videos here. If I bought a C5 Z06, the content wouldn't be new. The third point, when I took the C5 Z06 out to the racetrack, I got a trans temp warning and I got very hot oil temps. This guy comes with a trans cooler and it also comes with an engine oil cooler. So it is set up for the track, whereas the C5 Z06 was not really track ready. Out of the box, this car is very nicely equipped. We have the HID headlights. We have heated seats, we have navigation. We also have the keyless entry and the keyless ignition, and that is very cool. The C6 has the LS2 engine, which has more displacement than the LS6. Another thing I noticed with this car that I found out when I bought it is it has a lot less electrical problems. The C5 Z06 had a lot of electrical problems, and it's well documented on the internet, and I haven't had any problems with this, and that's really nice. Getting into a Corvette without having any electrical problems. The top is also removable on this, and the top was not removable on the C5 Z06. The seats with the adjustable bolsters actually hold you in place on this car. It's kind of like the BMWs, if you've been in those, where the seats will hug you. This car does the same thing. The benefit of this is I can go on the back roads, I can go on the track, and the car will keep me in place, so I can focus more on controlling the car and less on keeping myself in place. The rear hatch. The rear hatch on this car has a ton of cargo space. So not only is this a really good sports car, but I can also use it to get groceries, I can use it to move my film equipment around. It's a very useful car. And then the final point is, because the C6 Z51 package is everything that I need in a car, it saves me a lot of time, and by saving a lot of time, it saves me a lot of money. That goes back to the price point being the same as the C5 Z06. Buying the C5 Z06 doesn't make a lot of sense to me because the C6 Z51 exists and I don't need to modify this car. It's a really great car out of the box. It seems like on the internet people tell you to buy a C5 Z06 over a C6, and that does not make a whole lot of sense to me. I think that this is a really great car and a pretty big step forward depending on what you're going to do with the car. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure that you enjoy your car.